Here's the surrounding and my audience. Okay. Here are my note cards, front and back. Front and back. Front and back. Okay, when I was a child, we would always go to restaurants, and my favorite thing was always getting a soda in a tiny little cup with a straw on top, because super fun, super exciting. Felt like a big kid using a real cup. So soda has always been around in my life, and my grandfather, who just passed, was even buried with 2 bottles of Pepsi with them. And he loved his Pepsi, so I was always around soda growing up. And I think if I would have known the health effects and the risks that you take when you drink soda, I would have never drank it myself. So,
See what you did for your kids?
so today we will be talking about the health effects of soda and the risks that you take once you take them by talking about the history, the general health effects, and then the effects on children. So now that we've established the topic, soda started originating in 17th century, and what we know as our modern day lemonade is what soda started off as. So it would just be water, lemon juice, and honey for sweetener. And then the rage of carbonated beverages happened in Europe in the 17th century. They based it off of their natural springs that they thought had therapeutic benefits to it, and they wanted to bottle that. So in the 1860s, in 1798 they discovered how to carbonate water, and then in the 1800s the Jacob Schweppes started selling seltzer water in Geneva, and then Benjamin Silman started mass producing carbonated water. And in 1860 there was about 123 plants producing soda, and then by 1900 there was over 2,500 soda plants. And so there's been a history of states trying to ban soda, including Britain, France, and then some major cities such as Philadelphia, and then there was Los Angeles, and then California finally passed legislations for soda in schools in 2005. And that was according to the American Journal of Public Health. So now that we've kind of went over the history of soda, we're gonna go into the general health effects. So the debate on soda is not new. It's been going on for many, many years, and there are lots of health effects that go with it. So the real question is it worth it? So a report by USA Today in 2013 linked 180,000 deaths globally to the consumption of sugary drinks, and 25,000 of those were American citizens. And then a study by the Behavioral Brain Research found that liquid sugar, aka soda, can increase inflammation and memory problems in the brain. It can cause diabetes, metabolic syndrome, fatty liver disease, chronic kidney disease, rheumatoid arthritis, along with weight gain and obesity. So is soda worth these life-threatening diseases is the main question. So the human body requires no sugar whatsoever, but Americans continue to consume way over the recommended amount. And since the 1950s, the increase of sugar consumption has increased 500%. And the beverages can be linked, that are sugary, can be linked to high blood pressure, stroke, along with breast and colon cancers. In an interview with Samantha Healer, she talked about the negative effects of soda, but also diet soda. And so we think just because it's diet, it's safe, it's healthier for us, but that's not so true. They can also lead to metabolic issues that can contribute to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure. And then the last long-term effect of soda is tooth decay. As we know, soda has bad effects on our teeth because of the citric and phosphoric acid in them, and that can lead to the eroding of our enamel. So now that we've talked about the general health risks, we're going to talk about how they affect children. So with children's health, we're not only worried about their physical, but their mental well-being when drinking soda. The Fragile Families and Child Wellbeing Study concluded that there is a significant relation to soda consumption and behavioral problems. And it was a clear relation between the high levels of soda intake and negative aggressive behavior problems. Children can be negatively affected by soda consumption and related to their mental behaviors. And then an article by an American Academy of Pediatrics say that excess of sugar, especially sugar grains, can propose a grave health threat to children, and it disproportionately affects children in minorities and low-income families. So in conclusion, I hope that this spreads a little awareness and opens your eyes to the negative health effects of soda. And soda can influence poor health of Americans, and the soda needs to be stopped and it needs to be regulated if we ever hope for a better future. Thank you.
Yeah.